What is up, Airsofters? I'm Dallas46 with Intrigue Airsoft, and this is
Greg Payne.
Boom. All right, guys. Today we're taking a look at a new toy. Actually, I'm going to step away and kind of let him take this one over. Greg got a new toy, guys, and
Christmas.
I kind of feel like you don't really need me anymore. Like, you have this, you don't need dials anymore.
Fact.
I know when I'm not wanted.
Here's the overview of the Elite Force UMP. First things first, we want to talk about the build quality. The plastic on this is very solid. There's no creaking whatsoever. I never once felt like I was manipulating something without any confidence whatsoever in it. It's a little heavy, but then comes the confidence of, hey, I'm manipulating something that's going to last quite some time.
Yeah, I made the comment that it was pretty solid plastic. Now, I think I even said it was a solid chunk of plastic.
Yes.
The real thing? Plastic?
Still plastic.
Polymer.
Polymer.
Right. And I think it's a faithful replication of the quality of plastic.
Right.
I think that's fair to say.
Right. And there's imprints of the trademarks on both sides of the weapon.
Nice.
Actually looks really, really good. See the H&K trademark here with 45 auto. So the rails are full metal. There's 3 rails on the 2 sides and the bottom here as well. On the top and the rear. There's plenty of rail estate on this weapon. I never felt like I needed something.
Plenty of rail estate or real estate?
Rail estate.
Ooh, I see what you did there, and I like it.
Like that?
Okay.
Okay. The front and rear sights are obviously integral to the gun. There's no taking them off, but that's quite okay because you have this rail estate up here. You can put a sight on it. As you saw in the quick first impressions, I had a regular red dot sight on top of it. I had no problem seeing over the front sight whatsoever. The rear is a folding stock, simply manipulated on the back side with a button right here. And underneath, on the back right here, folds down. You run a stick type battery through the back. That's also your access for the quick change spring.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, buddy. So the FPS on it is running at a solid 360, but with a little bit of time and a little bit of wear into the spring, it's going to come down.
Right, yeah, they advertise it at 350, but again, being a brand new gun, give it a little bit of time, breaking time, it's going to get a little closer to that 350 mark, I bet.
For sure, for sure. This is also the model with the electric blowback. It's real crisp, real good. I never once felt like the motor was struggling to pull the bolt release back.
I think it's safe to say we're both kind of opposed to traditional blowbacks, especially like on the combat raiders, G&G.
For sure.
Or the, you know, any kind of M4 platforms that's using the piston to pull it back. I don't like it.
I don't either.
I don't like it. It's more wear and tear on the piston.
For sure.
I mean, this is going to be connected to the piston as well, though, on this guy.
This particular one is, yes, absolutely.
It's not pneumatic.
No,
right.
It's not pneumatic. But like I said, I never felt like the motor was really struggling to pull it back. It does have a real crisp slam forward with the spring in there, but I never once felt like it was struggling.
Gotcha.
Which was really nice.
Yeah.
And the range on it is, I would say, around 120 to 130 feet. It'll fly further after that, but it's not very accurate. This is what you would expect out of a CQC gun.
What, a 6-7 inch barrel?
Full 6-7 inch. Yeah.
That'll work.
Obviously, there's the ambidextrous selector switch here, as is the H&K thing.
H&K is left-hand friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
It makes it really phenomenal for transitions when you're shooting from a right-handed shooting stance to a left-handed shooting stance, as you can see in the real short video that we shot. The selector switch has a lot of confidence with it. There's a real solid click when you click it into semi, a real solid click when you click it into a full auto.
Yeah.
And I wasn't ever really a fan of the ambidextrous selector switch until I got this gun. It made it so much easier when switching to the offhanded shooting.
Go grab an MP5 off the wall real quick. Yeah, so long story short, guys, as you can see all the way in the full auto position on this UMP, it stays out of the way of the grip there, so it's not going to be hindering, it's not going to be touching your hand, right, exactly. MP5, you flip that thing all the way, don't pay attention to the camo job, but if you flip that all the way to the full auto position, it kind of gets in your way, man. Let me show you. So, if you got big meat hooks like me, right? Your thumb, it's kind of, you know, it's not a big issue, it's not a deal breaker, but it is kind of in the way. And then on the other side, you know, when you're going to, which I guess is kind of nice because you can feel it when you're, you know it's in full auto, you know you're in the danger zone. But again, it just kind of gets in the way, man. It pokes the top of my index finger, which I've always kind of had a big pet peeve with. So that's my gripe about that. Okay,
This gun comes with a high cap. I like the look of the high cap. The fake rounds in here is a really nice touch.
Very nice.
It slides in pretty easy. There's a good lip in the gun to feed the mag into. My only dislike about this mag is it has a deep well to access the...
Kind of a recessed winding wheel in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it makes it real difficult to get a good full stroke in there. Really solid, fits in there really nice. This is a nice touch. Gripe is the winding wheel.
Right.
Not a fan.
Now, aftermarket, you can get a box of 5 mid caps. They're supposed to be, you know, higher quality mid caps, and it's going to have the replica bullets in the window there on the side. So there are mid caps available for this gun. For sure. Yep.
And one of the other features that I do enjoy is the ambidextrous front sling mount right there.
Okay.
I don't particularly run a front sling mount, but I can see the usefulness of that.
Absolutely.
And the integrated rear single point sling mount, that's phenomenal. That fits me really well on my rig that I have.
Now back to question your allegiance to the plastic quality of this thing. Just playing devil's advocate, you drop this thing on the side, any concerns about that breaking? I mean, that's pretty beefy, man.
You know, some concerns about the braking, yeah, but you're probably going to damage your...
long before.
Right, your bolt handle there, long before you damage the sling mount, and especially if you have a sling already in there, it's going to add a little bit extra.
Sure.
So again, this is the version 3 gearbox inside. It's really solid. I have no qualms about it. It's running great. I really love this gun. And this is the Elite Force UMP Elite version.
Right.
Runs about $250.
There you go, man. Thanks for watching, guys. America. Don't forget to like. Go ahead and share if you want.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
So standard hop up here, you pull the bolt back, lock it in place. That I love that. I absolutely love that. That's one thing that I wish we had on
H&K.
the M4 platform that we don't. And then you can access it in there.
Right on.
For sure.
Slap it. Do it again. Slap it one more time. Just one more time. Give it to me. Give it to me. My God. Sounds really good, whatever that is. I think that's that Elite Force UMP.